What is the goal of economics? Like, is constant growth our only option? Is just raising more money the way to go? Or should we focus on making the world a better place? The should-have-been Nobel economist Joan Robinson said the following: "Growth for its own sake is not a rational objective policy. It would be a rational use of growing resources to remove poverty, to clear up the hideous legacy of the Industrial Revolution, to build the schools and hospitals and train the personnel that the social services urgently require, as well as modernize industry. The rate of return in benefit to society of investment would certainly be shown to be very high, so that policy would require growth for a long time to come. Growth should be the consequence, not the aim, of rational economic policy." While there is always diversity of opinion, most economists today follow some version of utilitarianism. There are two aspects to this. First, it wants to maximize the total well-being in society. And second, the more radical part, it treats everyone's happiness equally. Initially developed by Jeremy Bentham and John Stuart Mill in the early and mid-19th century, they became known as the radical philosophers of 19th century Britain. They took the Enlightenment ideal of universal human worth seriously. They advocated for universal suffrage, abolition, and Mill was an early pioneer for women's rights. He also considered, quote, "the predominance of the aristocratic classes, the noble and the rich, in the English Constitution, an evil worth any struggle to get rid of." And so today, some economists continue to debate the morality of, say, high levels of inequality. But 150 years later, we often take for granted the egalitarian accomplishments of the early radical utilitarian economists.